Hey, welcome to Clown World News. It's been a long time no see. But today, there's so much crazy nonsense going on in the world, we should talk about it. So let's talk about it. Today, Kanye posted bad. He did bad post. Gotta get rid of Kanye. Kanye has been banned from Twitter because he went too far. He went. Elon Musk kicks him off because he tried. He tried to. What did Kanye post? What did he actually post? Let's see. This is what he posted. Do you know what this is? It's apparently a swastika. Apparently, and it's apparently hate speech. But what this actually is a ridiculous symbol from Raelism. Do you know what Raelism is? It's like this weird like UFO religion or UFO cult type shit. I don't know, but I think it's a symbol that doesn't mean hate everybody. I don't think that's what it means. But in some weird twist where it's like you can't even have a conversation about anything if it even remotely offends somebody, if it remotely comes close. Like if you even hint at the possibility, like if you're drawing plus signs and you fuck up a little bit, there's a hook on, like seriously, you gotta chill because you have gone too far. He says, Yay 24, love everyone, love speech. It's not hate speech. I don't know. A lot of people are quoting the interview he did with Alex Jones, and I believe the actual quote is Hitler did some good things. Holy fucking shit, stop the presses. This guy is literally Satan. Wait, literally Satan? Why do I know that? That sounds familiar. Synagogue of Satan Bible verse? Is there a Bible? Is there a. Which say that? Oh, I don't even think I can say this out loud. There's no way that this episode, this first new episode of the new season of Clown World is immediately gonna get taken off. Immediately. It's hilarious. Now if you type in, this is probably good for realism, right? This is probably the biggest boost they've had in a fat minute. I don't know if like this is still kicking. Does anyone know if realism is this they got mascots? Yeah, who doesn't want to go to this church? But anyways, they say that it's the inside the Star of David, Star of David. But this symbol, like the Star of David, the actual symbol, is known as the Star of Remphan. I don't know. There's a lot of history where maybe I don't know who the Republicans and Democrats were of back then and how they just bullshit at each other all the time. The two sides of the Hydra. But we got, in the New Testament, Stephen condemns Jewish idolatry in the following verse. And you look up to the tent of Moloch and the star of the god Remphan, the images which you made to worship, and I will remove you beyond Babylon. Yeah, so like Moloch bad. Moloch is a giant owl, right? Is it that the owl? Yeah, and giant owl. You sacrifice children to Moloch or chickens if you're Hillary Clinton. Did you guys know that? Of course you knew that. There's no way that I'm gonna teach anybody here anything. You guys already know. Let's see. We got Hillary Clinton Moloch. What happens if you Google it? What was it? BBC.com. What do we got? What do we got? We got a fucking John Podesta. Look at this guy. That guy's name even sounds like he's a child predator, you know? John Podesta. Or it sounds like he's a condiment. Where's the Moloch? Did we just find Moloch if we just search? How the fuck is Moloch not even on here? I Googled it. It's the first result on Google, so of course it just wants to take whatever thing I'm thinking and tell me that I shouldn't think that. But anyways, there's an email where Hillary, can we get an image of this? Here we go. Yeah. Give it to me. Damn it. It is hard these days. Is it wise that they're around the Israel issue in this? Can we discuss? Give me the Moloch. Whatever. Anyways, Moloch bad. Star of Remphan bad. Star of Remphan is the Star of David. Star of David is an unquestionable symbol of. You can't even say like it's a symbol of peace or good. It's not like, we love we love Judaism because of all these amazing things they do for everybody else. It's not even that. It's like you just can't talk bad about them at all, like even remotely. It's not because they're so great or so good. It's because they're fragile. Like I guess like the idea is that if Kanye's allowed to post this, then people who don't know what it actually is, who don't know that it's some goofy space cult, then they're gonna, you know, go out and punch Jews, like, punch a Nazi day, which was hashtag all over Twitter, or I don't know, they're talking about inciting violence and they don't even bring up BLM or all the politicians and celebrities who were literally paying the bail money for these people to go out and incite violence, or I mean, commit violence. Like, I don't know what else you could say for incite violence. That seems like that's inciting violence. That's just me, personally. But yeah, this is the story of today. And some people would say that the only reason why they're talking about this is because some other important shit is going on. And maybe it is. I don't know. But to me, the most important topic to save the future of humanity would be the JQ. It just seems like, well, that's relevant as fuck, don't you think? Don't you think if that we're heading in one direction and then there's a small group of people that have a monopoly on the rudder of society, don't you think at some point, like at the very least, like I'm not saying we mutiny the ship and just take it over and Amistad the ship. I'm just saying like maybe it would be it would be kind of cool, kind of chill if we were allowed to discuss and criticize the direction that the rudder was heading without immediately being labeled the worst person on the face of the planet. I don't know. That's just me. Also, the hammer and sickle. The hammer and sickle, you could post that on Twitter. You could be the press secretary for the president of the United States and have a hammer and sickle on your hat. Well, we don't care about 100 million Christian deaths. We don't care. That's white people dying. Nobody fucking cares about that. That's good riddance. Oh, also, I'm Jewish. I just found out recently. I had no idea that the Atkins diet, somebody was like, that Jew doctor? I was like, Jew doctor? I had to look it up. Atkins is a Jewish name. So I'm part Jewish, part pagan royalty from the O'Shaughnessy side in Ireland. It's a fascinating story, but the gist is that I'm 50% the chosen one. 50% of my genetics God has deemed to be superior to everybody else. And so like there's part of my nature that's cattle, and I don't know how to, it's just so confusing. It's weird. It's like I'm one of those black slavers or something. Just bizarre. But anyways, there's nothing else going on today whatsoever. Nothing important at all. Like, we're so far beyond clown world. This is just straight up, we're demon world now. So, I don't know, maybe there'll be more videos. We'll talk about more of it's crazy out there, man. It's super duper crazy. This video is probably not going to stay up. And I apologize. It could probably be better and have more insight. And I don't have any insight. I just think it's all fucking hilarious. Kanye is based. He's just exposing people's idiocracy. And so when they call him crazy and say that he needs to take meds or that he's lost his mind, it just exposes how like immature they are. It just exposes how like, did you even listen to what he said? Or you just listened to a highlight reel and then somebody else told you what you should think about it? Wasn't it like the Buddha who said something like, yo, man, just don't take everything I say just because I say it. Think about it. I don't know. Nobody be thinking too much these days. But take everything with a grain of salt. Maybe this is all a cover up. Maybe there's some real important, super duper important shit going on. I don't think so though. But maybe there is. Whatever happened to the Marines in the tunnels saving children? Whatever happened to that? Did those children ever get out and like post about it? All right, that's the end of the episode. Call your mom, call your dad, call your local rabbi and your priest, and see if they can sit down and play a game of Risk against each other. And whoever wins, they have to buy the next beers. But don't drink, because drinking's bad. Peace.